Sup, mechanics? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Tool Tuesday.
Did you say sup?
Here at the Vim Tools headquarters. Yeah, I did.
You said sup mechanics?
Yeah, I thought I'd shorten it a little. Sup. Well, it's like, what's up? What's up? What's up? Would you rather the full thing? What's up?
That was off script.
Okay. We didn't really have many questions from last week. It was mainly people just answering the whether you'd like indexing or non-indexing questions. So if you have a question, leave it down in the comments. We will answer it in the next episode. We only have a few things to talk about today. We're going to do sockets and subsets of the master sets that we have on the table. We told you guys last week that this is going to be a little bit of a short episode. We have some travel coming up, and so we have to kind of rush through it.
We have the three big shows, and by big I mean the flagship shows. Yes, the three big names are all coming up back to back to back. Well,
back to back to back.
there is one name missing, the biggest name per se, but
there's two that are on the same exact dates, so we kind of have to split up. Some of us are flying, some of us are driving.
Dealers know, vendors, you all know. 7 days, 3 shows.
7 days, 3 shows. It's a lot going on.
Time that you get it.
It's a lot going on. You got to get ready for each show and ship all the products to each show.
That's the biggest thing. It's hard to coordinate when you have, especially with someone who has new products like we do. We have what?
A lot.
30, 40 new sample items we want to show. But how do you show them at 3 separate places at the same time?
Yeah.
So you kind of have to pick and choose, coordinate, drive them here, do the show, fly with your bag here with the samples in it, then ship it back. It's a lot of logistics, and it's a lot of, normally they're spread out.
A lot of preparation.
I hope that we don't do this again. But the good thing is, once they're done, I mean, we're kind of wide open for a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It is nice. It's going to suck while we're doing it. It's a lot of talking.
Yeah. Okay, guys, reminder, our 2024 catalog is out now. You can download the PDF version of it on our website, or you can order a paper catalog also on our website for $5.
Yes.
Yeah, $5. Here's what it looks like. Here's a
Pretty
little
nice.
sneak peek
Pretty
of the
nice
inside.
little catalog.
There's a ton of new products in here. There's a lot of products that aren't necessarily here yet because we're going to have them in the next couple months. So they are in the catalog, although they're not available at this.
Now, I know a lot of people are
second.
going to say, why do you do that? And the answer is, over the last few years, we've not done that. And by the time the June, July shows come around, and we have all these new items, we sit there and we go, hey, look at all this new stuff. Ba, 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 ba. Great. Can I get a catalog? I don't remember things very well. Sure, here you go. Is it all in here? Well, no. And that really...
Because you only do one catalog a year. And so when you're going to have like 100 new items throughout the year, by the time like mid-year comes up, there's going to be 50 products that aren't in the catalog. So you got to make sure it's all in there.
You know, I never realized how much something like a catalog costs to print. It's insane.
Paper, boy. You got to cut down some trees.
Yeah, but think about all the stuff that you get sent in the mail that's just thrown away. That you didn't ask for, that you just throw away. How much people spend money. It's crazy.
Oh, you mean like magazines and stuff that you just get in the mail? Yeah, but that's a little bit of a lesser quality paper.
Still not cheap. It can't be cheap.
Maybe, dude. I mean, I don't know. I could like blow on it and rip some of the papers.
Still, dude, it's expensive. It's crazy. I didn't know how everything's expensive now, I guess.
Also, here is our QR code in the back. Here's a little test of something because somebody told me that you can tap on a QR code when it's on the screen and it'll take you to where it leads to. So this is a QR code, not on there.
Well, that's I'm calling cap.
This is a QR code that leads to our Instagram. We just reached 60,000 followers, by the way. So if you're not following us there, go follow us on Instagram. And so yeah, 2024 catalog.
We're recording this on a Friday, by the way. This is Friday after 5 o'clock because we won't be here next week for the show. So as you see this, we will be working the show.
Yeah, energy's a little low, but we're trying to pick it up.
We just got a lot to do. I still have to do more after this here because I gotta.
So we're going to be talking about our 2 socket sets that come in foam, and that's the SMS 400 and the SMS 600. We've had these sets for what, a year now?
About give it or take.
These are the strongest chrome sockets on the market. They reach 200% of ANSI torque spec. I think the next closest thing is 150 on the market. So they're incredibly strong. And that makes them an impact quality. They're not impact rated, they are chrome sockets, but they are strong enough to hold up if they are to be used on an impact. And we only say that because we know that people use chrome sockets on impacts. You can't just ignore that. So they're incredibly strong, and there's a lot that comes in these sets. Should we talk about the 3/8 or the 1/4 inch first?
Let's go with the 1/4 inch first. So we have our SMS 400. That is our 1/4 inch set. SMS 400. All right. Slide it in. Does that fit nice and square in the frame? Good enough. All right. So this is our 1/4 inch 51 piece master socket set. And master socket, a lot of people had a confusion with the word master set. I hadn't seen too many personally myself.
Some people thought that would mean that you get more than just 6-point sockets.
Or not, that I understand that one, but no, that wasn't as much that. Some people are saying, is this a master set or a mechanics master set where you add on to it? Yeah. Which I guess I haven't really dealt with myself. But when we say master set, we mean a pretty complete set for one thing.
There's no add-ons to this set.
No, it is a 6-point metric and standard socket kit with extensions, crowfoot wrench, universal joint adapter, ratchet.
Short and deep sockets.
Deep and shallow sockets. So you're going to have your deep metric sockets that range from 4 millimeters to 15 millimeters. Your SAE that goes from 3/16 up to 9/16. Deep 4 through 15 and 3/16 through 9/16 again. So they're pretty simple.
Yeah.
So this guy comes with our 90-tooth ratchet here. You can see it's 10 inches long, 1/4 inch. It has that comfort grip handle we've talked about in previous episodes. Let's see. There you go. Looks pretty good, I mean.
So that's a 1/4 inch ratchet that is rated for up to 110 foot-pounds. We've tested it ourselves on our Instagram channel. Go check it out. Yes. So for a 1/4 inch ratchet, that's a lot more than you'll probably need.
Regularly, you'll see 95-ish, 90-ish.
Yeah.
This, like I said, comes with the universal joint, which actually a lot of people love this thing because it's spring-loaded. You guys know how we love our spring-loaded. So it'll bend about 90 degrees and pop right back up. So no more O-rings, no more electrical tape. Now that one is not dual drive, but it is spring-loaded, like I said. Mm-hmm. It also comes with 2 extensions in this kit, and both of these extensions are that 2-step wobble. There we go. They are that 2-step wobble that we love. For those of you who are new here, that means you can either use it fixed or wobble. Pop it in 1 step, and it becomes fixed.
You get about 15 degrees of swivel with that.
Pretty simple concept. You've seen them before, but they are very useful to have in your master sets. Now we have a 6-inch extension as well as a 3-inch extension in this kit. And that pretty much covers everything in the SMS 400, of course, packed in our black and lime green foam. Now, like we said in previous episodes, it's crazy how you can hold it from the corner. Like it's bending a little bit, like you can see, but
it's a large foam.
It's a big foam and it's holding up. Foam. It's nuts.
So of course that one's going to bend a little more than the EDM 600.
But it's holding it, no problem. It's a nice foam. Now, what we did is a lot of people said, well, I don't need another full master socket set. I have 3 of them already because I can't stop buying tools, but I don't want to buy another one. So we said, all right. We leveled with you, and we made subsets. Now, these subsets all come on mag rails, right? So we have our metric deep subset, which is the SM400D. We have the same thing in standard. The standard is S400D, so no M, obviously. The M is for metric. And for the shallow sockets, you have the SM400 and the S400. So no D on those. The D stands for deep, the M stands for metric.
Okay, so now we're going to go 3/8. All right.
And again, this is a short episode, pretty simple. Not as exciting today.
This is my favorite set out of the 2, and for a stupid reason. But because the shallow sockets are standing up. Oh, hello. This one's a little larger. But because the shallow sockets are standing up, as opposed to the deep ones that are laying down, that set they're all laying down. I like the way it looks with these standing up. And the socket's a little bit larger, so bam. All right, same concept. You kind of get all the same things, but there's an extra extension in this set. There's 8 through 19 in metric and 1/4 through 7/8 in standard. And that goes for both the shallow and the deep, same sizes in both. So you get a 92 3/8 heavy duty ratchet. This is 14 inches long, and that ratchet is rated for 330, I think is the exact number. I kind of go between that and 300. But it's rated for over 300 foot-pounds. It's incredibly strong for a 3/8 ratchet. You get a 6-inch, a 3-inch, and a 10-inch long Wobble Plus extension, as well as the 3/8 drive spring-loaded UJ. Spring-loaded makes it so much easier for you to place things on fasteners. Not just the fact that it doesn't get all loose on you, and so you're not having to use the O-ring or the electrical tape, but if you're trying to reach down into a spot, it staying straight makes it much easier, as opposed to it going, and then you got to stick your hand down in there with it to place the socket on the fastener. So that's another benefit of the UJ. You also get a spring-loaded crowfoot wrench with the square drive on the bottom, so that you can.
I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot to mention that.
Get to offset areas. Did you?
Yeah.
Let me see it. Show how tiny that thing is.
Little guy.
We sell that on a keychain, actually.
Look at it. It's in our catalog. Check it out. Don't tell them the part number. You look at the catalog.
Okay. And it has the working size ranges labeled on the back, so you can know what you're working on. We posted a spotlight on this not too long ago.
We did. And for those of you who are new, Spotlight is a short form segment on YouTube that is a lot more informative and to the point on these sets and other sets in the future. So we'll be rolling one of those out a week so that you guys can go in depth on one item without having to listen to us jabber and gibber about nonsense.
Yes. And we got one that we're going to post pretty soon, actually, for the ratcheting flare nut wrenches.
The entire line. So if you're interested in those, check that out.
By the time this comes out, we may have already posted it. You tell us what you think. Now we're on to the subsets. So if you don't need standard, or if you don't want the metric, or if you don't want all the extra shit that comes in there,
if you don't want any fluff,
here
this
you
is
go.
the one for you.
So you got the 3/8 shallow metric set on the blue rail. All right.
She's
and
chilling.
The standard set on the red.
She's just chilling.
And then the deep sets are also separated onto rails, so you can buy just the metric, just the standard, deep or shallow. If you don't want the foam, if you don't want the ratchet, the extensions, the UJ, the crowfoot wrench, you can buy just the sockets individually on rails, which is a great feature. So, yeah, we've had these socket sets for about a year, and if you already have one, let us know what you think of it in the comments. We have some people that we know use these on impacts often, and they haven't had to.
We've had very good feedback with these socket sets, to be honest with you. I'm not going to tell you that we've sold copious amounts of them. We do well with them, but it's not crazy. It's not setting the world on fire either. We do have them in stock. It's something that we can keep steady flow because it's not one of those items where, we show it and then all of a sudden we're like, well, there goes 5,000. So it's sockets, people have sockets, but the people who do buy them do not regret it because they are always happy with the quality of the sets. We don't get bad feedback from them.
When it comes to ANSI, ANSI stands for the American National Standards Institute. When it comes to that, meeting 100% means that it's a professional product, and you can make 150 by requesting it. You just pay a little more, but to go up to 200 is not something that. The reason that nobody does that,
a lot of people can't.
Is yeah, exactly.
A lot of factories are not able to get that level.
And if you request it, it's not something that people will just do. And I say request it because obviously these are made in Taiwan. We work with factories over there. We have our own facilities there, and we work with them. And when you say, all right, we want to go to 200% of ANSI, it's not like oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, but if you were to go to China to a factory and say, I need a socket that's 200% of ANSI, they could definitely guarantee 100%, maybe get you to 150, but seldomly will you find a factory, in China at least, that will be able to meet 200% of ANSI for most hand tools. Taiwan, there are some, but it's not as easy to find as you'd think.
No, and the reason that most people don't do it is because most other brands that are in our kind of level of the industry, they all use the same factories.
It's also a lot more expensive to get that because it's a smaller batch. Also, not only are they more expensive, but a lot of the times they do look very similar. It's hard to tell, or it's kind of impossible to tell with the naked eye that, hey, this is a 200% of ANSI socket, this is a 100% of ANSI socket, this is a 150, and this one meets 70%. You can't do that by eye. The finish could be different, but you're not going to be able to tell, what it's really made out of just by looking at it. So a lot of companies look at it and they're like, it's considered professional, it's cheaper, looks the same.
Put it out there.
Exactly, which is not our MO. Not to say that everyone does that. but there definitely are companies out there that do that.
Yeah, you got to really care about it in order to push for that limit that we go to with these sockets.
But enough of tooting that horn. That is all we have for product relating to the episode today. But we do have some announcements and, of course, a closeout of the day. So today we got a full container in. A full container of magnets. And by magnets, I mean mag rails. A lot of you have probably seen a couple videos recently that went on social media about some mag rails because they're ever popular. And for those of you who know them, you know why. Those of you who don't, you'll see videos and you'll understand why. Pink and purple are in stock. This is Friday, remember. So Tuesday, I'll be probably telling your dealers next week that we got these, so they'll be on order. Make sure that you tell your dealer you want to see them, you want them if you are interested in pink and purple colors. That is in 8, 12, 16, and 20-inch rails, both pink and purple.
A little update is that they have been rounded off on the edges, so there's no sharp edges anymore. They used to be very squared, and they were kind of sharp on the edges.
There still is inventory out there, though, with sharp edges.
Yeah, obviously. But we're switching everything over. And the new inventory that we're receiving is a softer edge compared to the squared off sharp edge. And now it says Vim right on the front.
And the colors are now all turning to powder coat as opposed to anodized metal.
Yes. Some people are not
Aluminum.
fans of that. I really like the powder coating. I think it pops a lot
I like the
more.
powder coating a lot more. I like the colors.
Yeah,
The
same.
anodized kind of, I don't know.
Same.
I look at it and I kind of like, it's like...
You know, so we posted a reel on Instagram shaking a drawer and with sockets on mag rails. Somebody commented and was like, need more colors. I was like,
7
bro,
colors.
we have black, blue, green, purple, red, like
Yeah,
pink.
it's black, blue, green, purple, red, pink, orange.
Orange.
7 colors.
Orange is a color that not many people know we have. So check out the orange.
Because we don't use orange as much anymore with anything, so I guess it gets overlooked. But we do have
The
orange.
is nice. I like
I
the orange a
know
lot.
if you can't find in that color spectrum something that you like, yeah, I'm not gonna insult anybody, but yeah.
I mean, well, once we have yellow, there's really no other colors to come out with.
The Hive is
Other
yellow.
than white.
But the Hive is yellow didn't test as well with you, the people.
Hive is yellow is a very popular color.
All I said is it didn't test well. I'm not saying it isn't.
On toolboxes, it's a very popular color. And on
See,
some handles.
But, again, PSA, is that the right word?
PSA.
Is that a thing? Like
Public service announcement?
Yeah. PSA, again, we're not mechanics. I know that. But I do have a lot of friends who are mechanics and intra-industry people who are mechanics. Is that the right word? Intra-industry?
Yep, yeah.
Intra-industry. And the consensus is that when you do buy a high-vis color box, the orange, high-vis orange, high-vis green, high-vis yellow, you love it at first, and after a couple months, half of the time, you end up being like, that's a lot to look at every day, especially when it's a big box. Like a tool cart would be cool, but imagine like a massive, like a huge box, and you're staring at it, and it's just bright green.
I think a toolbox is a lot, I mean, because it's so big, it's a lot like a car. Like, imagine a bright yellow
That's
car
what I'm
in
saying,
your driveway.
and not even that, you see it more. You see the hood of your car when you're driving. You
Yeah.
see it when you're walking up to a toolbox for a mechanic. You're seeing that all day.
Yeah. God dang, dude, look at this hair.
Your hair, man.
I didn't know that she shed like that.
She has more hair than he does. Anyways, yeah. But what do you think about colors? I know you like high-vis yellow for the rails. I know we talked about it. Do you own a high-vis color toolbox? Do you enjoy it? Did you regret buying it? Did you end up getting screwed when you turned it in to trade it in and got half off? I'm sure there is that horror story. I know there is. Personally, I haven't heard it, but I know somebody said, love this toolbox. Let's buy it. I love it. I like it. It's okay. I hate it. I need it back. Give it back. Here's half the money.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been like 4 months.
Well, yeah, of course. It's used now.
Half the money.
Hey, you lose 20% of your car's value when you drive it off the lot.
That's not 50.
What do you want?
20%, I'd be like, you know what?
Yeah, okay, 20% when you drive it off the lot. Come back 4 months later.
50?
I know, it's a little crazy.
Didn't you say you wanted like 35 grand for your 2017 F-150?
No, what
You did.
I mean, what the heck?
Anyways, off topic.
I could get that, though. I'm not gonna lie, I could.
Yeah.
Definitely, no, but I definitely could. That's what they sell for, dude.
What'd you pay?
I mean, at
What'd you
least
pay? What'd you pay?
for No, at least like 6 months ago, that's what they were going for. The used car market definitely has come down a lot. Thank God, because I want to get a new car,
But he won't take less than 20% profit on his car.
that's not true at all. I'll sell it for whatever I can sell it for, just so I can go get a new car.
I'm kidding.
But we're going on to the closeout of the day.
Closeout of the day, and I know this was a weird episode, but we have these guys. I didn't put the wheels on them to save time and to be able to package it back without damaging anything, but you can't see it here. This guy right here, RTT20. This is a rolling tool tray.
This is a rolling tool tray that you can bring with you under the car when you're on your creeper. So you can throw whatever you want in any of these trays. This is a piece of metal, so if you have a magnetic light or something, or anything magnetic, you can throw it on there so it'll stick there. Isn't this tray magnetic right here?
This is magnetic.
These are magnetic.
This is magnetic.
These are magnetic.
And this is extra
now,
space.
I know there's some other rolling tool trays on the market right now that have magnets. These magnets, they're not crazy strong. They're not like our mag rails, but it's a much less expensive tool tray. That's the reason we brought it in. It was like, oh, this is a tool tray. It's less expensive than other ones on the market. Bring it in. So if you want to be able to bring your tools with you underneath the car, you don't have to kind of come out and go get your stuff or leave it on the outside or leave it on the floor. RTT20. It's on closeout right now.
You spend a lot of time creeping? Let me get you a buddy. Rolling tool tray.
Yeah. You know what? Bloop. There you go. Turn it upside down. Bloop. Yeah. Turn it upside down.
For what?
I don't know, just to show.
Do they believe that it's metal?
No, well, look. So you can
In what world is this gonna happen?
You can do that
Under a car.
You can do that. Well, no, I'm just saying. You want to hold it by the handles, swing it. You're trying to get somewhere fast. Bam.
I think you're going a little off the rails with it.
Should I do it again?
No, I wouldn't trust that one.
All right. So rolling tool tray on closeout for what?
I want to say it's $39.99.
$39.99 on the website. Go check it out.
It was like $65.
You guys bought a lot of the SD29 screwdrivers.
You did.
Let us know what you think of them, because they are seriously heavy duty. And I think I'm gonna take one. I don't have one in my house. I definitely could find a use for it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Name one. One.
Well, JC starts acting up. Just kidding.
That's his wife, by the way. Newlywed wife.
I'm just kidding. Obviously, YouTube.
Striking cap. Just saying.
Look, I know that we said today was going to be a short episode. I don't know how short it is. We kind of went off the rails a little bit, but thank you for sticking with us. And those are the two socket sets we have. We have all the subsets, new mag rails. We have a closeout of the day. We're going to be back to regular schedule next week.
Regular energy as well.
Regular energy, regular schedule, a lot more coffee.
That being said, if this was too much for you and you're like, I hate this now, y'all talk too much, that's what the spotlight is for, my friend. Transfer over, watch the spotlight. The spotlight is there for people like you. So
Minute 30 to 2 minutes long, those videos.
There you go, that's all the time we need from you.
Yeah.
To teach you about something new.
All right. Thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.